Rampage.
Hey everyone, welcome back for a brand new spoiler-filled video about that show that kills off characters for fun, The Walking Dead. Warning, beyond this point there are major leak spoilers for people who are not up to date in The Walking Dead television universe and comic book series, and even for the ones who are. These spoilers are for the next episode, which hasn't even aired yet, and now is your last chance to get out of here before you're spoiled worse than a celebrity in quarantine. In this video, we're going to give you our Rampage recap of the spoilers just leaked from the top, super reliable source at the Walking Dead fan site for the penultimate episode in this roller coaster 10th season of The Walking Dead titled The Tower. If you haven't already heard, the season finale is delayed, so this is our last dose of the dead indefinitely, people. Enjoy it as much as you can. We also wanted to talk about our channel during this unprecedented crisis. We have scaled down to just 2 members left working on the team and will be trying out some new types of videos while most of us are bored and getting cabin fever at home. What else do you want to see videos about? Please let us know in the comment section below. This episode mostly follows the Alexandrians, who we haven't seen in a while. Apparently, they heard about the Horde and moved the whole town to a hospital, which they call the Tower for some reason. From the spoilers we've read, this episode feels a bit disconnected and slow, but we'll see how the pacing plays out when it actually airs. Speaking of disconnected, Negan has been reunited with the Alexandrians, and there's no scenes explaining that he killed Alpha, and we don't get to see anyone's reaction to this knowledge. We think this is strange, but have faith that there is some reason behind the writing here. Negan's not locked up anymore, so it seems he is getting some kind of props for taking Alpha's cue ball. We also never get to see Lydia find out that Mommy's dead, but eventually her and Negan hug, so it seems she's not going to do anything super crazy in the finale. Another storyline that's addressed weirdly is Michonne's exit. Nobody is really asking where Michonne is with those great weapons she left to get from Virgil. Apparently, Judith doesn't even tell anyone Michonne is looking for Rick, but she does tell Daryl that Michonne's helping some people. All of this sounds super vague and kind of weak, but we'll reserve judgment until the finale airs. Whenever that is. One of the things we're more excited about is Daryl and Judith. They have kind of a buddy cop team up this episode where she tries to learn what he does. Mostly the tracking and hunting part, not the random murder and long periods of silence part. Later on, Judith gets worried her mom won't come home and that Daryl will leave too. The leading man responds by telling her he can't make any promises. What the fuck, people? Give this fucking kid a break. Judith also has a scene where she gives Lydia condolences for losing Alpha, but it's also kind of a bummer that Judith lost her mom too and doesn't know when she'll ever get back, and no one's comforting her. Carol is mentioned very sparingly in this episode. She has a scene where Kelly kind of makes her feel better about getting people killed, and she pets Dog a bunch in the episode. That's right, people. Dog is back. Thank God. We're not sure what's going on with Carol, but we feel like we're running out of time to wrap up all these storylines. Connie hasn't been seen since the mid-season premiere, and we got almost no explanation about Magna. She's not mentioned here, and we just hope that Dog somehow helps find Connie, because Norman Reedus did state that his furry friend would have some kind of heroic moment this season. The bigger question is, will Connie play some integral part in the finale? Why keep her sidelined all season? What do you think? Will Connie strike the final blow, or could she die in a sad twist? On Team Whisperer, apparently Beta is directing the Horde towards Oceanside, which is good for the survivors because they have a plan in place. We never get to hear that plan because apparently a cat changes Beta's mind and they start heading towards the hospital instead. A house cat, people. At some point, the Whisperers also capture Aaron and Alden, who were spying on them. So by the end, it seems the entire Horde will be running through what's left of Alexandria at this hospital. What do you think? How will the survivors take down a Horde with no Rick or Michonne? As far as deaths this episode, there's a Whisperer red shirt, but nothing else. We think that either Aaron or Alden could die in the finale, although in the comics, Aaron was still standing after Beta's final attack was over, so it's anyone's guess here. Finally, there is Eugene's Commonwealth storyline, which doesn't progress much this episode, but we get to know Princess a little more, and she joins up with the team after some tense moments. They do end up walking through a minefield, which seems kind of cool, but still not much story progression. We don't get to see Stephanie or any stormtroopers just yet, but can't wait to see where we're going with Eugene in Season 11. Poor Ezekiel, his cancer really does have him suffering. We hope he gets a good exit from the show soon, but nothing major happens with him in this episode. That's it for the spoilers, everyone. The Walking Dead well of episodes is sadly drying up prematurely, and we hope the world heals soon so we can see more of this disease-ravaged apocalyptic soap opera before we become that. In all seriousness, please stay safe and healthy and just binge the time away if you don't have to work. If you are someone working or helping with the crisis, we thank you and have you in our thoughts and prayers. We'll do our best to give you our Rampage recommendations for binges and other new kinds of videos really soon. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. As always, we're on the lookout for new leaked spoilers to help prove or disprove all the rumors and theories out there about our favorite show about a virus that destroys humanity, The Walking Dead. Oh, the irony. Please let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Binge Rampage. Click that notifications bell for our channel so you can see our next video as soon as it comes out. And don't forget to subscribe.
So you bring me Alpha's head. And that's what the people will remember you for. I'll make sure of it.